Namaskar students, welcome to GDCA College channel. I am Dr. Ashok Jogdan. Today we will see these short notes. How can you write short notes in main exam that is of GDCA in any subject actually. Suppose let's take an example. There are short notes in paper number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anywhere, wherever it is there. So how can you write that in proper manner in examination and where to underline? What are the things properly you have to underline? So that's what we're going to see in this video. So without wasting time, let's get started there.
ध्येय नवीन समोर दिसतंय बँकिंगचं स्वप्न पूर्ण होणार
GDCA ची साथ जिंकायची ही वाट यशाची गॅरंटी आता सुरुवात GDCA कॉलेज
हो भविष्य उज्ज्वल
GDCA कॉलेज
मिळणार यश
सहकार आणि बँकिंग करिअर घडवा खास GDCA कॉलेज देते यशाचा विश्वास.
Now we're going to see how to write short notes in main GDCA exam May 2026. So, these are the frequently asked short notes for audit paper. So how can you write actually? All, wherever it is, short notes are there in any paper. So you can write in this manner. So you will get, at least out of 4 marks here. And if your handwriting is pretty good, then you'll get 5 marks too. But to the point it should be. So number 1 is flying squad. It has asked almost 5 times. Flying squad is a special team appointed to conduct surprise inspections of cooperative societies without any prior notice or intimation. Appointment. The flying squad is appointed by the Junior Registrar of Cooperative Societies. Objectives. What are the objectives of flying squad? To expose corruption through sudden inspections of societies. Then number 2, to physically verify cash, stock and documents. Number 3, to examine day-to-day transactions. Number 4, to recommend action if violations of rules are found. And you must write a procedure actually for that. So what will be the procedure for that? The flying squad visits the society without prior notice, counts cash, checks, records, and submit it report to the registrar. So this is the answer you must write, or this much answer you should write for short notes. So so these these are the bold we can say words, but however it depends on your handwriting. So if you are writing in English and if you are able to write at least 8 to 9 words in 8 words you can say in one line of the paper, so according to that your size will be reduced for the particular answer. So this much you must write actually for short notes, all short notes. Then a re-audit. So for a re-audit, what will be the answer for short notes? The re-audit means conducting the audit again when objections are raised against the previous audit or when the defect are found on it. And when the re-audit is conducted. So here you have to underline for a particular question if this question comes in short notes. Number 1, when error or frauds are discovered in the previous audit. Next, number 2, when members raise objections against the audit. Number 3, when ordered by government or registrar. And number 4, when ordered by a court. Next, importance. So here, wherever it is, the headings and subheadings, you must underline that as I have done here. Number 1, corrections are made in the previous incorrect audit. Number 2, members' interests are protected. Number 3, the financial position of the society is presented more clearly. So this much you should write, at least 3 to 4 points, not much more than that. So we don't need to answer like long answers. So we have to just answer accordingly. Next, short notes, social audit. So this has also been asked almost 5 times. Social audit means examining whether a cooperative society has fulfilled its objectives towards a society or its members. So this is called social audit. Objectives, you must underline objectives. Number 1, to check whether the society has fulfilled its social responsibilities. Number 2, verify whether members are getting proper services. Number 3, to evaluate whether the social objectives of the society are being achieved. So likewise, you must write. Next, here asked importance as well. So we have to write importance also for social audit. Number 1, it checks whether cooperative principles are being followed. Number 2, it creates awareness among the members. Number 3, it improves the image of the society. So likewise, you must write. Next question on the write short notes on sources of capital of cooperative societies, asked almost 5 times. A cooperative society needs capital for its operations, and the major sources of capital are: number 1, share capital. Members provide capital by purchasing shares of the society. Number 2, reserve funds. As per law, statutory reserve fund is set aside from profits every year. Number 3, deposits. Members and other persons deposit the money in the society. So that is how it works. Number 4, loans. Loans are obtained from government, banks, and financial institutions. Number 5, government grants. Grants and subsidies received from the government. Number 6, profits. Profits earned from the business activities of the society, like hoardings, then parking, and etc. So from here also society can earn. So these are the profits. Then this much you must write, actually at least 7 points. 6 points you must write for this particular question if this question comes in, write short notes. The next question, this is the most asked question actually this year. It is expected question now. So rights of an auditor. So you must read or you must learn all the rights properly. Number 1, a right to inspect books of accounts of all the society, or you can say society, you must write after accounts. A right to physically verify assets of society or any the institutions. A right to obtain information and explanation from members and the society in written if necessary. Then 4, a right to visit branch offices of the society. Number 5, a right to submit audit report. Number 6, a right to receive audit fees from the society. So these are the rights, basic rights we can say of an auditor. So you must learn all the rights, very important. So this is how you can do. Next, funds and provisions, asked almost 4 times. And if this type of questions asked actually in the short notes, like likewise, like funds and provision, or like tangible assets or intangible assets, likewise. So you must create a table if you are able to in short notes, and you can write accordingly, or else you can write separate. There is no issue at all. So for this question, how will be the answer? Funds, first write funds and underline it. Funds are amounts set aside for specific purposes. So major funds includes, what are the major funds? Number 1, statutory reserve fund, SRF. Minimum 25% of profit must be transferred to this fund as per laws. 2, educational fund used for cooperative education purposes. Number 3, dividend equalization fund to maintain uniform dividend payments. Number 4, members welfare fund for the welfare of members, this is used. So these are the types of funds. Provisions. What are the provisions? Provisions are advance entries made for anticipated losses or expenses of the society. Number one, provision for depreciation on assets. Number two, provision for doubtful debts, for debts likely to become bad debt. Number three, provision for tax for anticipated tax liability. The must be an provision for tax as well. So these are the main pointers you must write accordingly, and you must underline as well. As I told you, important things are very now you should highlight those important things. You must underline, and these are the short notes we have seen so far. So there is already Marathi version which has been uploaded already.
So that's all about English version of how to write short notes in GDCA main examination, where to underline what are the things important. So that's what we have seen in this video. So these are the more probably you can say expected questions as well, or expected notes also. But how can you write? That's what we have seen. We have taken a full scale paper, and on that paper, so we have written the necessary things for the short notes questions. So it is very important to know you or understand you that in short notes or anywhere, because most of the time what happens is suppose one of the students or some people are they know more about a reserve fund. Let's take an example. So for a reserve fund, people they will start writing whatever they know in best of the knowledge, but where to stop it is important, because hardly for short notes you should write at least 6-7 lines, not much more than that. Again, in short notes there are types of questions actually, so that also you have to understand. First, read question carefully, because somewhere in short notes typically it will ask suppose reserve fund, or else types of errors if accounts paper is there. So what are the types of errors? So in types of errors you must have number the errors actually. So whatever 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever errors are there, so that you have to number all the errors, and you have to write one liner or two liner sentence for particular error. So that is very important. So where that error comes and what are the things for particular error. So that is very important. So better is to understand question first in proper manner, to and then you start writing. Again, in short note, there are possibilities to there might be an they might ask you about difference between as well, income account or the we can say expenditure. In short notes, again there is a question. Actually, there are possibilities. They might ask you difference between there. Suppose there is a question like income account and expenditure account. So for that, you must prepare a table for particular thing, or else you can write one by one. There is no issue. Write first in income account, then write expenditure accounts. There is no issue. But if you make a table, it is very good actually, and that looks more professional for the examiner. So that is very important. So again, if you are making tables, make sure that you make two columns for every difference between. Okay, so whatever difference between, or else there are any 2 points which you have to discuss about, you should make table. First column will be about points, on what points you are making difference between. Okay, that is very important commonly. And every differences between, you must write the definition for particular word or particular term. That is very important. So there you will get 1 point. And then what are the points you must write in first column, then the number one party and second number party, the difference between. So these two things you must do anyway. So wherever, if these type of questions comes in short notes, you must prepare a table. That is what it is important. I hope this video is informative for you. And if you like this video, please do like and comment, as well as share with your friends who are appearing May 2026 examination. Incoming, you can say hardly in a month or so. So we'll see you in next video with more updated information on different topic. Till then, namaskar.